Well, good afternoon. This is Mike Moran from Spinning Web's Internet and PC Services. I'm one of the marketing gurus at Rochester Lancers and Salvatore's Old Fashioned Pizzeria. Recently, if you're not aware, Facebook has started a new policy which takes organizations, not individuals, but businesses like bands and teams and restaurants and whatnot that have a presence on Facebook. Facebook has started to try to charge these businesses to just get their posts read on their fans' walls. Now, Facebook being a company that needs to make money, we understand, and we're not opposed to traditional advertising that you see on Facebook, but we feel that having to pay to reach your fans who voluntarily chose to get your information is just not right. So here's a quick way that you can work around it and be sure that you see all of the Rochester Lancers in particular posts. Now this will work with any fan page that you're subscribed to. It's happening to everybody. Last time I checked, I think the Lancers posts are only reaching 25 to 40% of our fan base of over 2,000 people. So let's log into Facebook here. This is my personal account, and we'll log in. I have two notifications, as you can see. You can see the Facebook page layout is the same for today. What we're going to do is head over to the Rochester Lancers page, which I have bookmarked over here. I'm going to hide the administration panel. You don't need to see this for this demo. But if you look down here, you'll see some of our posts. Okay, 317 people reached 15%. Okay, we posted that on Saturday. Now, we would obviously like all 2,059 people to see that post. So what Facebook has done, they put a promote button over here. And we will set a budget, and that would make our post be seen by more than 15% of our 2,000 fans. We don't like that. We want you to see everything we post, and when we buy traditional advertising, we'll buy traditional advertising, but we're not going to pay to play to have our fans see our information. So, long story short, there is a quick and easy work around it, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let me go back to my personal page over here, the landing page. And I see my friend Jason just sent me a message about a Mets jersey I'm interested in, but never mind that. Okay, so first thing you want to do is come over to your side panel here, and if it's not already listed, you'll hit the More button and look for a section called Interests. Okay? Now, I've already put together one for the MISL. All the MISL teams are in there. But let's put one together specifically for Rochester sports. Okay, so we're going to hit the button that says Add Interests. Okay, and here's some that already exist, made by other people. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new list. And I'm going to start adding pages to it. Now, I'm going to make this the Rochester Sports Fan list. And I'm going to include all the Rochester Sports pages that I am subscribed to. Okay. Here you can see you could put friends in the list. You could put pages in the list. You can make it on lifestyles, on different categories. But particularly we want to come up here to pages. And we're going to type in Rochester Lancers. Okay, now you see several have come up. There are quite a few pages out there. The official Rochester Lancers page is this one right here. So we're going to click on that, and a check mark appears, which means to say it is now in our list. I'm also going to put in Rochester Red Wings. Because I like to keep up to date with the Rochester Red Wings news, and I don't want to miss anything from them either. So again, same procedure. You type it in the search box. It comes up. Make sure you get the official page and not some fan pages. Okay, the check mark appears. That's going to be in my list. You can see over here it says selected to. Okay, let's continue on with the Rochester Nighthawks, NLL 2012 champions. Congratulations. Again, this is the official page. Check. Who else do we have? We have the Razor Sharks. Okay. And we have the Rattlers. And last but certainly not least, the Rochester Rhinos. Okay. So now I've got 6 teams selected. Did I forget anything? Oh, the Amerks. Let's get the Amerks in there too. Rochester Americans. Very good. So now I have 7 teams selected. I click on the next button here. It asks me for a list name. I'm going to call it Rochester Sports Fan. I'm going to make it a public list so that anybody can see it when they search. And I'm going to hit done. Okay. So now you'll notice over here on the side under interests, I now have a Rochester Sports Fan list. Okay, well that's hidden down there. How can I make sure that I'm not missing anything from my favorite sports teams? Well, from down here you can hit this little edit button and an option pops up that says add to favorites. What did that do? It put it right up here in my top list. Okay? So I think from there I could even rearrange and move it up a little bit if I wanted to. If I wanted it to go right below my news feed, I could just do that and then hit the done button. Hit the done button. All right, Facebook is not responding at this time. Okay, and I'm back, and Facebook is unstuck, and my news feed is displayed here. I have all my friends, excuse me, all their posts show up. Oh, there's a nice R.A. Dickey shirt, but it's the 2011 style, so I'm not interested. Blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff. Okay. But now, say the Rochester Lancers posted something, and I wasn't one of the lucky 15% to see it. I could always manually go right over here to Rochester Sports Fan, and my news feed has switched to information from all the pages that I checked during the create a list stage. So a little convoluted, but it also cuts out all the nonsense. If you're just looking specifically for this, you don't have to search through endless Bedazzled Games and Farmville and all these other posts that you don't even want to see on Facebook. You have all your Rochester sports teams right here for your pleasure. So that's basically how you do it. You create a list. You put the Rochester Lancers in the list. Move the list up to favorites, and you can check it just as easily as checking your news feed. And I believe these favorites do carry over to the mobile apps as well. So once again, this is Mike Moran from Spinning Webs Internet and PC Services. You can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/effingcomputer. Okay. And here is the Spinning Webs page. And we'd appreciate it if you liked us, if you liked this video.